Well, good afternoon, colleagues, and thank you very much for your time. And as we get into the post-match press conference for the game Botswana versus Zambia, this game has ended 3-3 at final whistle. And joining us is Coach WEDSON NYIRENDA, who is the head coach for Zambia for this particular game. Coach, 90 minutes, 3-3, Zambia finds the net in this particular game. But overall, 2 games. What is the biggest lesson that Zambia will take home from this tournament?
Yeah, I think it has been a good tournament. And one thing I can say is, our group, we are 3 teams, which was not all that fair. Okay, we cannot blame the association with the COSAFA whatever, but it's one of those things. Because this tournament is where we have to expose your players. We came with the 23 players, but we only played 2 games, which was not good for our preparations. There is China coming ahead of us, so we thought maybe if we come with the maximum players, we'll expose them to this tournament. But so far so good with the tournament. I've seen a lot of games, and today's game, it has produced goals, which this is what we want in football. We want to see more goals coming in, and I'm happy with both teams, Botswana and Zambia, have played.
Let's take from your match plan today. You scored 3 goals, all 3 goals coming from behind, and perhaps maybe what was the lacking part from Zambia's part in terms of conceding those 3 goals?
Yeah, for sure. Botswana, they scored easy goals. Lack of concentration in the defense, and I think we have to work on that. Even the goalkeeper, the second goal, he mischarged himself. I think we have to work with the goalkeepers and see how they can develop and save those set pieces like that. But otherwise, I'm happy with the goals we have scored. Some of them, they came from our set pieces we are doing training, which is good. And I have to say thank you to the players. They are understanding what we are planning. Every time we are planning, I think they are learning something.
All right, let's talk about player development. You had players who are fresh to the national team coming up into this particular tournament. How have they progressed in terms of their growth in towards the national team setup?
Yeah, thank you. Excellent. I've seen 5-6 players here. This was the first tournament for them, and they settled very well. They enjoyed the games themselves, which is good for the team and even for the nation. If we can have more players being exposed to this tournament like this, I think we'll grow from there.
All right. Coach, you're going to open it up to the members of the media to be able to ask questions to yourself, and indeed, if there are any questions, please show by raising your hand and indeed posing your question to the head coach of Zambia, and failure of which we will be closing the press conference. Coach, we close it off here, and thank you very much for your time, and all the best for the upcoming tournaments.
Thank you,
all right.
brother.
All right.